fear, earth shake like earthquake, I swear. Them no flow like Black River. Them no big like the Berkeleys. From the first rate, them cite the work rate. I see that it
I feel like, you know, like when Bolt have like Olympic here, and then them have non-Olympic here, and them can just go to the Grand Prix, them and just try do some mad thing on the track and experiment. Is like I do albums every 2 years, and this year I was like, yo, I have so much music, I just want to drop a free album and give away. So the sound I wanted to do, and that is almost like preparing me for my album next year. You know, and it's getting like real, what they call match fitness going on. I wouldn't really call it a mixtape, it's all original production. Like I could have just put it for sale if I had felt like. I run my own label, so like apart from being an artist, like I run Indignation Collective, which takes care of Protoje and Savannah. So from a label perspective now, I have to have people in that, like, you know, label manager, everybody has to be on top of it because it's really a teamwork. The fine print is crazy. In Ancient Future, I spent thousands and thousands of dollars to clear samples to use so that I couldn't be. One song alone was 6,000 US. I had to pay them to be able to use it so that when I use it, they can't say I'm not supposed to be able to use it and stuff. Spend a lot of time with younger artists. So it's not unfamiliar for me to I'll just say call a studio session and just invite people, Runkus, Hero, Seven, like Leela, whoever like I just see and or will connect or who will reach out to me. I don't have any problem with moving and making the music evolve. Like I don't think it has to keep sounding like 1978 or 1985 or 1997. You know, it can evolve. So for me, I'm about breaking down the barriers in between music. Trying to surround myself with people that are more experienced than me and better than me in every craft. Like I'm a producer, right? Like I produce music and I'm a good producer, but like the 4 producer friends I have around me are all better than I am. So sooner or later my level going to have to rise up. We have enough music to supply artists in the label and artists outside of it, and just to keep that part of my work growing. Because producing is a huge part of what I want to do as time moves on. And just to be getting different ideas from youths who just reach out. As again, it's not tour people from my band, but other people just reach out and I really hear them work, appreciate it, and just bring them in the team. The only song not done by somebody from the directing is Winter, who did my last album, who you can call it, we work together really tightly. So the sounds and Can't Feel No Ways, it's really the first time anybody's gonna ever hear about that producer, Tracker John MD. And like he just made a new sound, like it's just a new sound within this modern reggae right now. There's a song on it called Flight Plans. That's talking about me and my girl at the time, me having to visit her in America, and her telling me like after this trip we have to call it off because the long distance thing can't work. So it's me talking about that, and then another song me talking about another at the time meeting up somewhere in Europe and just going through what we're going through there, and just how how I navigate through, and how me being crisscrossing and them being crisscrossing affects, like as you say, affects my life. But when you listen to the album now, the track right before that is the Sandra Foster track. That's a song about me, like Sandra Foster being my first official crush as a boy, you know. Yeah, that's my first crush, and just relate. It's just a big metaphor basically for saying like, you know, meeting somebody now in present day and just the vision of her or speaking to her just brought me back to being a little boy, being like all gaga for Sandra Foster. So that was the basis of that song. So you want to spend your life with me? She reminded me of Lisa Hanna 93. Better yet, Sandra Foster 92. You're still my favorite even though you never win it, boo. True, and it proves I'm not a wagonese. Come and step through and take 2 off of this kind of bass. My parents have always been super supportive of me. Like I would not be anywhere near where I am without that support from my parents. I really encourage parents to support their children in whatever it is they want to do. This is not the world where we think you have 6 options in where you can make it in life. You have people that are coming out of law school and medical school and them cannot get no job same way like any other person because it's becoming saturated. For me, it's like the arts is something that we need to expand on. I need to. I didn't even know about Edna Manley when I was coming out of high school. If I had known that, maybe I would have gone right into that and even have more facets to my career now. But in terms of my parents, thing is I dropped out of school, which my mom wasn't very happy with. But I just never wanted a plan B because like I was like them going to say, oh, you have a plan B or oh, so I wanted to be like, if I don't make it, then I go the road or I go have to find a way to make it in a life. But I don't want education to the point where I have a piece of paper. I don't learn everything what I learn already in a 2.5 years of school, and then I do enough studying outside of school, so you keep your mind sharp and your knowledge up. But I wanted to do music, and all I would do in class is write songs. So I was like, yo, mom, I'm going to do this music thing. And she was like, but you know, you think you can make it? I was like, yeah, I make her listen to my first little tape, and she was like, all right, you know, it good, but you need to sing about something. You can't just be singing about nothing. She wanted me to show more insight, you know, not like more to take what it is I study about and read about and put it into music. And once she realized that I could do that and it was good, I even told her she had to not only support, but she had to be my manager. And she's my manager to this day. I just renew her contract for 5 years. The Grammy selection process is outdated. It's not people that are experts in reggae music nominated either, you know, it's just Grammy members, you know. So like I am a Grammy member, so I can vote for what I think should be the best hip-hop album or the best country album. People who follow reggae music and stuff know about what Ancient Future was last year and the impact it had on modern reggae music. At the same time, like in terms of the Grammy being won by Morgan Heritage, I'm in full support. I love their music, Wicked Band, who have been doing great for music over the years and opened up doors for me. So I don't have an issue with who won it or anything, but just the selection process, everybody can admit that that's just outdated. I write a lot about real life, so my personal life is always up. So anybody that's within my personal life is always has a chance to be material. I've been very, very blessed. Like, I mean, when I really think about it, I put out my first song 2009. It's 2016 and I'm playing Glastonbury, Coachella, Jules Holland on national television, like Radio 1, like there's lots of stuff that I've got in such a short period of time. So I'm very, very grateful. And I always said when I came out that my main thing is this decade between 2010 to 2020 and the work I wanted to do in between that. And when I look at where I'm at 2016, there's still a lot more work to go, but there's still 4 more years in which to do it. So it's like, I feel very comfortable about where I'm at. This year has been the most successful year of my career so far. And you want the current year to be the most successful year, you know what I mean? So hopefully next year will be another most successful year. And when you realize that the current years are not being as successful, then you realize, you know, maybe it's time to wind it down. People don't want to wind down them career, you know? People don't want to wind down their music career, you understand? It's like a lot of the time people feel like them do music, so they'll be doing this music forever and will be relevant forever. But no matter how wicked or bad you think you are, your time must come and go like everybody else. So it's to be aware of that and make use of that light when you have it.